Coach PJ here. When a small office experiences turnover, whether it's planned or unplanned, everyone feels it. Being down a team member can sometimes result in putting additional stress on one or more other team members until you find a replacement. The smaller the office, the harder it will be to fill in the gaps when you're in the process of hiring. In some cases, it might mean that as the owner, you need to lend a hand with some of the day-to-day activities. Just as you're likely to buy more junk food and overbuy when you go to the grocery store hungry, the same phenomenon occurs in recruiting. Being overwhelmed and understaffed can lead to making poor hiring decisions. Jumping at the first candidate that seems to be remotely competent is a common mistake. Hiring a warm body to fill a position rarely ends well. Hiring the right employees is essential to the success of any business. Adopting the principle of hire slow, fire fast means take the time to thoroughly vet candidates during the hiring process. Don't be afraid to terminate someone if you see red flags and avoid the impact of an unemployment claim on your business. Fire fast. Once hired, provide clear expectations and ongoing feedback so that staff members know what is expected of them. And if someone is not meeting those expectations, act quickly to remedy the situation. In most cases, it is better to let someone go on early rather than continuing to invest in an employee who's not a good fit. By following this principle, businesses can save both time and money in the long run. Committing yourself to following a structured recruiting process will help you avoid hiring mistakes. With a proven recruitment process and decision making, you'll be less likely to talk yourself into a candidate by overlooking shortcomings, given the urgency to fill an open position. And if you're continuously coming up short on viable candidates, then look at your posting and your compensation. Are they attractive enough? Be aware of your online presence, including your online reviews. Are you showing up on Google? Are you on Glassdoor as a good company to work for? This will influence the pool of candidates you're able to attract. There will be times when you find yourself in a situation where you take a risk with a candidate that you choose to hire. It's not ideal, but it does happen from time to time. And under these circumstances, you'll need to step up your game as a manager. Take the onboarding and training process very seriously. Keep a close eye on the work that you're giving this person and use constant feedback to help them be successful. Use checklists and debrief at the end of each day. And daily team huddles can support the onboarding and training of an employee. It may take more follow-up and involvement on your part, and that's okay. If you realize that someone is not a good fit, don't ignore it. Don't justify it. Make the decision quickly. Do not assume that your training will overcome red flags. If someone is struggling with being on time, that is not likely to change. If someone is struggling with using technology, that is not likely to change. If someone's having trouble communicating, also not likely to change. Having patience in hiring is easy to say and hard to do. Any stress that you may endure will be temporary compared to the drain, pain, and potential damage a suboptimal hire is capable of inflicting on your business. If hiring is something that you're interested in learning more about, I have a number of ways to do that. We can jump on a quick call. We can get together for a coffee. Or if you know that this is absolutely what you need and you want to get started right away, I offer a complimentary coaching session where we'll dig deep into your business, identify the opportunities, and put a plan in place to go forward. If you got value from this video, like, subscribe, comment below, helping you get the business you deserve. Your business profit. Until next time.